need to see. Oh, yep. No, did you turn them on?
Yeah, I did.
Small boy. No, watch this. Watch it. Just watch it, Brennan.
It's like I need to.
What? Hey, what is up, everybody? I am Dominator, and I just want to let you guys know that this is going to be a video, which you guys can probably already tell since you clicked on it. And all I really want to do on this channel is keep you guys entertained. I would really appreciate it if you guys would drop a like and subscribe, and comment down below what you guys want me to do next in the next video. So today in this video, as you can see from the title, we're gonna try to get 100% on the cherry picker. Yeah, so here we go. Okay, shouldn't be that hard. Okay, I don't even know how I missed that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that really didn't count. That, wait, yeah. I'm not really good at redirect, so I don't think I'll get 100, but I'll keep playing until I do. I might have to restart. No. I'm actually getting really close to hitting number 3. Like, this isn't hard. It's just the angle that your car's at. Yeah, that was a good shot. I should have done that from the beginning. Yeah, let's watch this. Oh, that was beautiful.
Wow, that was beautiful. Hey Tyler, for that shot, I went off the wall and then flipped it in.
Just feather my boost, and then I'm trying
Just
to make
feather
it.
my boost.
That's all I'm trying to do right now is feather my boost and then try to hit it down like that. I can score it. Like that. Like that. So I'll try my best. Yep, there. Okay, we got it. If I don't get any on this first one, it won't really matter to me.
If I don't get any on this first one, it
It
wouldn't really matter.
Player, like I said in my first
Because
so
practice
I'm not
makes
gonna hit every shot
and I'm
first
not
try.
the best racquetball player. This is how, if you want,
Yes.
you can do it like that. I can't
Okay,
ever
I
do
used-
that. So
I
I
used
always
to do
just
these
spin
all
my
the
car
time,
around,
so
and it always hits the
I used to
front
be
of
so
it.
good, but now I'm like not really.
I used to be so good, but now I'm like not really.
Why'd I turn?
Why'd I turn?
Here we go.
I love just
Yes, so
listening
far we have
to
got
you.
0
Like, why'd I
out of
turn?
7. Yeah. Like these kind of redirects are easy, so I'll probably get 1 out of 8, maybe 2. I don't know. Ooh, that would have been perfect if I got that.
That would have been perfect if I got that. Trying to do a little freestyle. That's how I did it before.
Okay.
I
yeah,
just
I'm
did a
gonna
random
stop
freestyle when I was up
like
the height.
Like that.
Yeah,
Number 8 is a
I
mixture
know.
of like, I don't know really.
Mixture of like, I don't know really. Yeah, that's my one that I always struggle at. The only time I've hit
Oh
it.
my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Try to hit it again. That might be in. Really?
Really?
That's in. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh my
no.
gosh, no.
It was so in.
I'm so in.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Oh yeah. So,
So
can
on
you
our
hear?
first one, we
Oh
got
my gosh.
13%.
Rude.
So I'm gonna try to get 100.
How do you get 13%? I've usually only got like 25.
Okay.
I did some like training for my video. Like I did games, I think like 2 games. And I just figured out my videos are, the first one that I'm downloading is 14 minutes, and then the other one's 30.
And you said they were like 7.
I love them.
I'm
gonna-
Did you upload them?
No, that's the ones that we're downloading right now.
Do you know how to publish them?
Okay. Yeah, so
Press the
I'm pretty
button
sure I'll
that
get,
says
like,
publish, of
3
course.
this time. I'm guessing. Let me guess
I need to check it first.
It might be done.
I want to check it.
Nope.
Nope.
36 minutes.
I don't really care.
Because it's 30 minutes.
I just like watching him make it. I like doing it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I have the right angle, just I hit it way too.
How are there 2 likes?
Way too.
Because you did, somebody liked it. Oh, wait.
Nope. I shouldn't turn my car there.
You probably liked your own video.
No? Yeah, this
I
is
don't even think you can.
You can.
Oh, well, I'm not gonna do it.
I already did to mine. And then I have 2 likes too, because you did one of my likes.
Yeah, this is probably gonna take me a long time.
Yeah, this is probably gonna take me
just
a
hit a
long
couple
time.
minutes ago, so I don't know how.
That's hard.
I can't hit it now.
That one I can hit now.
But it
It's
does
happened.
take time.
You can hit
My high score is 5 out of 8.
mine's 7 out of 8.
No.
What are you doing?
Look, I remember the time.
Yeah, so
And I doubt yours is 5.
3 this time.
Hey, come on.
Let me guess that.
What?
Yeah. I just like watching it.
Rocket League.
Video? I'm gonna do it after everything's done uploading.
Gosh,
You can play Rocket
I
League.
have the right angle, just I hit it way too
As long as the thing's like
early.
Well, I can't press A.
Nope.
I'm gonna finish this.
Turn my car there. Yeah, this isn't my favorite training pack. Yeah, this is probably gonna take me a long time. I just hit it a couple minutes ago, so I don't know how. I can't hit it now. But it does take, yeah, there we go. But it does take time. No. Oh no, that would be
Yeah, I've turned that on.
okay. Okay, I just wanted to try that. It just came in my head and I was like, oh, if I can make it. I have made these shots in game. I'll either get 2 or 3. For like 7 tries, I think 7 or more tries. I finally got it. Oh. Come on, go in, go in. Okay, that wasn't the fastest. I can't really react to that because that wasn't the best shot I've done. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get 1 this time again. I might get 2 if I can make this, but yeah. Let it go. Okay, I'll restart the whole thing. Yeah, so for the first 2 tries I've got, what's it called? Got 1 out of 8 for my first 2. Now this is my 3rd one, and I'm hoping to get a lot more than I did the last time. Yeah, I should have done that the first time because it doesn't even seem that hard. Yes, that was perfect.
Tyler!
Oh my god.
Tyler! Listen.
restart the whole thing. Yeah, so for the first 2 tries I've got, what's it called? Got 1 out of 8 for my first 2. Now this is my 3rd one, and I'm hoping to get a lot more than I did the last time. Yeah, I should have done that the first time because it doesn't even seem that hard. Yes, that was perfect. That was really good. I like that. I'm gonna watch that. Just seeing that ball line changing is just all I like watching. I don't know why. I just like watching the ball line. Redirect it back. Oh, I tried it. A little helicopter. Yes, there we go. I'll start getting better. Oh, first try would have been perfect. I think I'll do this. There we go. You guys hear another voice in the background. It's low. That's my dad. Shout out to you.
My dad, shout out to you.
Shout out to my dad. Yeah, there we go. Yes, see, now we're coming. Got 2 out of 8 so far. Oh, that was fast. Holy crap. That was nice. 81. Not the fastest. Not the hardest ones. Oh, that would be. Yeah, this is my. I think this might be my last one. I jinxed it, okay. Well, let's see what we got. Yeah, I got a 28. Yeah, I think it's the hardest. 8. I jinxed it, okay. Well, let's see what we got. Yeah, I got a 25. That's about 1/4 of the whole map. Okay guys, so that's the end of the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't already, leave a like and subscribe and turn on notifications so that you can know when a new video is on, so you can watch it. And yeah, I think that is the end of the video, so bye.
something good will happen to you. Like you'll just have a week worth of.
The V-cube quality isn't strong enough to... Man! Oh, man! Man, even the V-cube quality isn't strong enough to hold up to my speed.
Floor deck speed? What? Yeah, Patrick, let's go!
Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on.
Subscribe to this Savage Kid.
Frick.
My name's Justin Liu. I'm 10 years old, and today I will try to solve a 3x3x3 Rubik's Cube in under 30 seconds. I will be using the iPad as my stopwatch, and as you can see, I've completely scrambled the cube. Alright, and here I go. And there you have it, 23.5 seconds. The cube is completely solved. And there you have it, under 30 seconds. Yay!
Yes! 4:30. What in the world?
Only a genius can solve these 7 riddles in 2 minutes. Logic puzzles are good for people of all ages because they give our minds a chance to limber up. We prepared 7 brain teasers to test your wits and attentiveness. Can you solve each of them in 15 seconds? If so, then you can consider yourself a genius. By the way, we aren't. We couldn't get the last one. Number 1. Which symbol should replace the question mark? Answer options are on the yellow background in the lower row. I'll give you 15 seconds to think. Ready there? The correct answer would be the first figure. All the given figures represent numbers with their mirror images attached. If you grasp the essence of the puzzle, you'll have no difficulty calculating the sum of 1 and 3. Number 2. How can you divide this shape into 4 equal parts? 15 seconds are all yours. Time's up! The task here is actually not so hard, it's just that the figures are a little non-standard. Number 3. Find the wrong dice. Ooh, this looks tricky. Will 15 seconds be enough to solve it? I hope so. Ready there? There are no dice with 7 dots. Here it is in case you didn't find it. Number 4. How much does the egg cost? The egg and the chicken combined cost 108 coins. The chicken is 100 coins more expensive than the egg. How much does the egg cost? It seems you need to turn on your math skills. You have 15 seconds to figure it out. Ready? Go. Have you managed to find an answer? Here it is. The egg cost 4 coins and the chicken 104 coins. Number 5. Find an A among the 4s. Oh my eyes! I can only see the 4s. Where is the letter A? Here are 15 seconds to find it. Was it easy? Not for me. And here's the answer if you didn't spot the letter. Here it is. Don't you hate that? Number 6. Which number should replace the question mark? Answer options are in the lower row. This one is really hard to solve, so I guess you'll need 20 seconds to figure it out. Okay? Here you go. The correct answer is 10, since the difference between the adjacent numbers increases by 1 with every next number. The difference between 7 and 5 is 2. Between 8 and 5 is 3, and so on. Therefore, the difference between 3 and the next number should be 7. Number 7. Find SpongeBob among the minions. Where is he? Hey Bob, where are you? You have 15 seconds to show yourself. Are you ready, kids? I can't hear you! And SpongeBob SquarePants is in the top right corner, looking up at you. Hi, Bob. Here you are. So, have you managed to solve these riddles? Share your results in the comments. Don't forget to share this video with your friends.
George, what's up? You boys love each other?
Okay. Now. You're so mean. My poor kid.
That window doesn't open, Mum. Mum, it doesn't. Oh my god. 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 Mum, be careful, it'll go for you. Will I get some ham and do like Mum, if I do like a ham thing and it'll follow the ham?
Maybe if you just left it.
Okay, let's get out. Okay.
Toby. What are you doing?
What are you doing? You're gonna knock over that cup and my water. Just to get to your water. Mm-hmm. Very nice. That's not very nice, Junior.
Поплыл. Нет, не хочет он вылазить. Туда. Да, говорит, куда еще мне? Зачем ты вылазить, как по кайфу? Ай, как по кайфу. Саймон. Вот кому на плавание не надо ходить, пожалуйста, плавай. Сзади лава с воды дополнительно стоит. Как чай плавает.
Мальчик мой, ты вылезти хочешь?
Нифига он не хочет, он за хвостом играется.
Уже хочет.
Position. He can't risk diving with scuba tanks, as any dispelled air could be interpreted as a challenge by the males, who blow bubbles as a sign of aggression. Like this.
Waffle's confused. Uh-oh. He wants it off.
Oh, that was amazing. Look up here. What's up? This is Fat Cat in the Box. She's stuck. She can't get out. Looking around. This is what you do when you're bored. Thursday night watching the Phillies beat the Giants 2-0. And you put a cat in a box. Look at those little paws. Look at my feet. Hey, buddy.
No. Yeah. Okay.
Perfect.
Good cat.
Ma filmisin. Gotta go in this way. Hi.
That's right, harm's way.
Oh no. I don't even know if I got that.
Okay, yep, this seems to be in order. Yep, oh, no, fuck this. Fuck it. Yep, fuck that. Fuck this, but only fuck this a little bit. Yeah, okay, there we go. Oh, okay, yeah. Fuck this into here. Yep, that'll go in there. And, I already threw this away, so this can just go over here. And, yeah, fuck this good. Yeah, fuck it. And fuck you too, human.
Trying to do that in our new house. Across from the wet bar. But now how are you gonna get down into that? That you're ready to cook yet. When you're a little bit bigger, you can cook. Yes, I get that you're almost ready, but you're not ready yet. Daddy's still gonna help you.
Who made the rules?
Doesn't make the rules.
No, Daddy don't make the rules at Paw Paw's house.
No.
This is my house.
That's my house.
But I pay the bills.
I pay bills.
You do not pay the bills.
I pay bills.
You do not pay the bills.
I tell Papa. Jameson.
You better not.
I will.
Why do you want to do that?
Because I'm his girlfriend.
You are not his girlfriend.
Yes, I am.
You better not kiss him.
My mom told me I can kiss him.
You wait for me to finish.
You're not the boss. Hey, I'm the boss.
Did you talk to my sister Karen nicely, Dad?
I thought I did.
No, you didn't. You talked bad words. Look at my face. It's now not happy.
Why you always have an attitude? Yeah, you always have an attitude with me. Come here, I'm talking to you. No, you do have an attitude. No, every time I have something to say, you have to give me... No, you have an attitude about everything.
Yeah.
I'm the boss.
No, I'm the boss.
I'm the boss.
No, I'm the boss.
You have such an attitude, Casey.
No. Like the attitude. Apple.
You have an attitude?
No.
Lovely, you have an attitude.
I don't have an attitude.
Yes, you do.
I don't have an attitude.
No. Stay there. I'm not fighting with you. Hey, stop.
Well, I cook you dinner.
I'm looking at cake.
What does this have to do with dinner?
Yeah. She's got cake.
Why are we even yelling right now?
No, we can move.
You better go and
I'm not arguing with you. You started arguing with me. No, you were arguing with me.
No, they're not your parents.
They my brothers.
I'm not your parent.
Yes, you is. No, not. You my grandma and you my parent.
When Dad tells you to get down, you need to get down.
A-O-P.
Who made that?
Me.
Well, you're a liar. Jacob made that. Who made that?
Me. I told you I made it.
But Jacob made it.
Oh, I was made.
So who made it?
Me.
This is a picture frame.
Not a frame.
It's not a frame?
Not a frame.
It's a picture frame.
Not picture frame.
What is it?
A picture.
It's just a picture?
Yeah.
But it's not a picture frame.
No.
Did you do this?
No. That was
Did you do this?
What are you doing, bud?
I told you I was wrong on my phone. No way, I'm business. It said stop.
You did it.
Who's the boss in this house?
Me.
You are.
Yep.
Says who?
Me.
You're the boss. You don't
think I'm the boss in this house.
I'm the boss in this house.
You don't live here.
Yeah, I do live.
No, you don't live here.
Yeah,
I've been nice to you, and you are having an attitude problem.
Well, sometimes you have an attitude problem.
Not usually.
Yeah, you do.
Well, I'm the mother.
No, you're not.
What am I then?
You are with mommy.
What did Doc say?
I caught it.
They go quack quack.
No.
No, quack quack.
No. I want to be a doctor.
Get up!
Spot, what do you want to be when you grow up? A race car. Say, what do you want to be to me? A race car. No, what do you want? Say, what do you want to be when you grow up, Violet? No, say it to me. Say it to me. A doctor. No, you don't say a doctor. You say, what do you want to do? When you grow up, Levi? Nothing. Fine, I'm gonna be a doctor when I grow up.
McKenna, what are you gonna be?
Coffee maker.
Hello.
Hello.
What are you gonna be when you grow up?
Santa and a flymo and a bee also.
What are you gonna be when you grow up?
So,
Why do you want to be a cat?
I don't know.
What do you want to be when you grow up, Maxwell?
Paleontologist.
Very good. What do you want to be when you grow up, Sydney?
A triceratops.
Okay.
That's a dinosaur. Then you're gonna be extinct. A triceratops. I'll be a daddy and a farmer and a policeman and a fireman.
You gonna be a hairstylist when you grow up?
No, I'm gonna be a firefighter. I'll be a taxpayer.
You're gonna be a what?
Taxpayer.
Okay, am I hearing this correctly? Are you saying a taxpayer?
Yeah.
That's what you want to be when you grow up.
Yeah.
Good luck.
When I grow up, I'm going to be a person.
What are you right now, though?
A kid.
You're not a person right now?
Not right now, but I'm about to get there. I want to be a baby.
Why?
It can be a baby.
But we have to get bigger and grow up, Kate.
No, I want to be big.
Hey, what are you gonna be when you grow up?
A nasty girl.
A what?
A nasty girl.
You're gonna be a what?
A nasty girl.
What do they do?
You watch on TV.
I don't watch them on TV. What do they do?
They just do gymnastics.
Oh, gymnastic girl.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
Beef hunter.
A what?
Beef hunter.
A beef hunter.
Uh-huh.
What does a beef hunter do?
Kills beef.
Yeah? Where?
Hides up in the tree because the beef crawls.
They do.
So they don't see us.
Okay.
I want to work at Walmart when I grow up. I want more grass, bake, eat bacon, and have fun.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want a policeman when I grow up, and then when God sent me out, I'm gonna work at Waffle House.
So, I have a question for you.
Okay.
What would you like to be when you grow up?
A doctor.
Oh, really? What kind of doctor?
School doctor.
Skull doctor. Oh, sounds very complex. What will you do as a skull doctor?
I would fix people.
Oh, you fix people?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
I'd fix people.
Yeah, and what will happen after you fix people?
I'll give them a special sticker.
I bet you'll make a really good skull doctor.
What are you gonna be when you grow up?
Bad guy.
You're not gonna be a bad guy.
But I am.
Why do you want to be a bad guy?
Because.
Because why?
Because I wish turn into a bad guy. When I grow up, I'm gonna be just like my daddy.
Dude, tell me, can you be anything you want?
I could be a firefighter
When?
when I grow up.
When are you gonna grow up?
Maybe in a couple of years. What you doing? Reading the book. Why are you reading the mermaid book? I want to be one when I grow up. A young lady.
Why are you crying? Hmm?
I don't want to grow up.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a baker with my friend.
How about a hand for that, everybody? You have a little bakery. What's going to be your specialty at your bakery? What's your favorite? You're that many? You're 3? And what do you want to be when you grow up? When you grow up, what do you want to be? You want to be that tall? Okay.
What in here would help you be a good police officer?
A police car
You know your police car,
and a boat
a boat for the river,
and a motorcycle and I forgot. Gel?
What do you want to be?
I want to be a superhero and I can't.
Why can't you be a superhero? Did you know that police officers are superheroes?
No.
what is up, guys? It's Assassinator, and I'm playing with my brother who has a YouTube channel, Dominator, and we're gonna be playing some doubles today for you.
Hey, how's it going, you guys? I'm Landon Dallasing, and welcome back to a brand new Most Amazing Top 10 video. If you guys haven't already, go check out our Instagram. It did not exist. They're innocent. Unfortunately, they're easy to look at the life in prison. Starting off this very unfair list at number 10 with Santiago Ventura Moraz. In 1986, he was convicted of murdering a 19-year-old man after they had an argument. He was sentenced to 10 years in prison but maintained his innocence despite being offered a plea deal. He made several appeals after his conviction, but they were all denied. However, due to a lack of an appropriate interpreter and other deficiencies in the trial, it actually led to his conviction being overturned, and it was determined that a different person was responsible for the murder. He spent about 5 years in prison as an innocent man, but he had plans to become a lawyer someday so that he can help people in a very similar situation. And like I said, we all know there's many people in this situation. Timothy Masters comes into this list at number 9. On February 11th, 1987, the body of Peggy Hetrick was found in a field, and she had been stabbed in the back and sexually mutilated. 15-year-old Timothy Masters lived in a trailer that was only 100 feet away from her body. The police questioned him and searched his room and found several thousand pages of violent journal entries and drawings in his closet and a collection of knives. Even though there's no physical evidence linked him to the crime, he was charged and convicted of the murder, and he was sentenced to life imprisonment without parole. Well, 12 years later, his sentence was later removed when DNA evidence proved his innocence. Timothy Masters was given $5.9 million in order to settle the wrongful conviction lawsuit. The wrongfully convicted Marvin Anderson comes into this list at number 8. Marvin Anderson was only 18 years old when he was convicted of robbery, sodomy, abduction, and rape. An all-white jury convicted him on all the counts, and he was sentenced away to 200 robbery, sodomy, abduction, and rape. An all-white jury convicted him on all the counts, and he was sentenced away to 210 years in prison. I mean, is this real life right now? However, in 1988, another man came forward and admitted that he was the one that actually committed the crime. He fully confessed under oath. He did this in an open court, but the judge who presided over the original trial refused to drop the charge on Marvin Anderson. Marvin spent a total of 15 years in prison, but it took another 4 years to become fully exonerated. And now at number 7, we have Dennis Brown. He was convicted of rape back in 1984 when he was only 17 years old, and this is after the victim picked him out of a lineup. You know when they stand there and you're like, oh, he's the man, number 3? Dennis Brown claimed that the police had threatened him at knife point, forcing him to confess to the charges. The jury found him guilty, and when he was charged with aggravated rape, burglary, and aggravated crimes against nature, which gave him a sentence of life imprisonment. Dennis Brown contacted the Innocence Project, and DNA tests concluded that he was not the rapist. So in 2004, after serving 19 years in prison for a crime he never committed, he was finally released. The Dixmoor 5 comes into this list at number 6. The Dixmoor 5 are 5 African American men who were falsely convicted of rape and murder of a 14-year-old Kateresa Matt. Matthews. At the time of the arrest, the 5 men were between the ages of 14 and 16 years old. During the intense and long interviews, 3 of them gave false confessions because they were coerced and physically abused and threatened during the interrogation. Each of them received at least 80 years in prison, but in 2011, DNA tests concluded that the semen on the victim belonged to another man. All of the charges were dropped after they spent 20 years in prison, and they finally became free men in 2011. They reached a wrongful conviction settlement of $40 million, which is actually the largest settlement in Illinois' history. Moving on to Thomas Hainesworth, and he makes it onto this list at number 5. He was arrested at the age of 18 years old after a woman identified him as the attacker. He was convicted of 4 violent rapes and sentenced to a total of 84 years in prison. Thomas Hainesworth maintained his innocence throughout his time spent in prison, and based on new DNA evidence, the real perpetrator was believed to have been his neighbor and closely resembles him. After the DNA testing, he was exonerated exonerated and was released from prison in March of 2011 after spending 27 years in prison behind bars. So for this wrongful conviction, he was given a lump sum of $1 million. I bet you the guy was taxed on it and only took home like just over half. He had 2 types of pensions, and he was also given a tuition at a community college. Christopher Abernathy takes the number 4 spot. On October 5th, 1984, the body of a 15-year-old girl was found behind a shopping mall. She had been raped and stabbed to death. More than a year after the crime, police brought in 18-year-old Christopher Abernathy for questioning. After 40 hours of interrogation, he had signed a confession which stated that he attempted to rape her and accidentally stabbed her with a pocket knife. Christopher was a high school dropout and he had a learning disability as well. So the police used this and coerced him into making a false confession. He was eventually sentenced to life in prison because he was 17 years old at the time of the murder. The jury initially wanted him to get the death penalty. After the Innocence Project picked up his case, new DNA evidence exonerated him of all charges and he was released after spending 28 years behind bars as an innocent person. The West Memphis 3 ironically make it into number 3 spot. This was a murder case that shocked the world. 3 little boys were found tied up. They were tied up with their own shoelaces, sexually mutilated, beaten, and left for dead. The local authorities arrested 18-year-old Damien Eccles, 16-year-old Jason Baldwin, and 17-year-old Jesse Miss Kelly because they were known around town for wearing black and listening to heavy metal. All 3 of these teenagers were convicted of
Okay, you don't need to be watching that. I have 2 subscribers.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Who? Can you see who?
Look. Dang it, why did I do that?
Oh, man.
Wait,
Hey, how's it going, you guys? I'm Landon Dallasing, and welcome back to a brand new Most Amazing Top 10.
Dang it, I have to reload another video. No, I have to do the video.
Video. If you guys have and based on new DNA eviction, he on it. 15-year-old girl for the police picked up his case into number 2 and 17-year-old Jesse Miss Kelly. because they were known around town for wearing black and listening to heavy metal. All three of these teenagers were convicted of the murders and were sentenced away to serve life in prison, except for Damien Echols, who was sentenced to death. This is a highly controversial case because all of the evidence was circumstantial, so a lot of people believe that they are actually innocent. The Scottsboro Boys comes into this list at number 2. They are 9 African American teenagers who are accused of raping 2 white women on a train back in 1931. These were 9 unemployed young men who were illegally riding the train. They were held in Alabama on minor charges, and they convinced these 2 women into saying that these young boys had raped them. Within 2 weeks of this false accusation, the Scottsboro Boys were convicted and 8 of them were sentenced to death. And the youngest boy, who was 13 years old, was sentenced to life imprisonment. One of the women who have claimed to be a rape victim came forth and admitted that she was coerced and manipulated into accusing these boys of raping her when they never even touched her. And finally, in the number 1 spot, we have George Stinney. On March 1944, 2 young girls had been found brutally murdered and beaten over the head and dumped into a ditch. George Stinney was a 14-year-old African American who was convinced of the murder as a result of racially biased and discriminatory jury. He was convinced in less than 10 minutes by an all-white jury, and he was sentenced to death. He was denied an appeal and he was executed by the electric chair. A group of lawyers and activists investigated this case, and in 2014 he was exonerated of all the charges nearly 70 years later. Well, there you guys have it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys have subscribed and continue to watch our most amazing top 10 videos. I will see you again.
2017 was a tough year for YouTube fans as we said goodbye to some of the most beloved and best-known YouTube stars. These are 12 YouTubers who passed away in 2017. Number 1, Auntie Fee. Felicia O'Dell, better known as Auntie Fee on YouTube, was an American YouTube personality and cook.
Let me tell you something. McDonald's, up in McDonald's, ain't never made a mother biscuit. They bought mother, put in the microwave and heat it up for your mother ass. This way, you getting healthy because it's fresh. Look, look.
Her videos were recorded in her kitchen, mostly by her son Tavis, creating simple dishes, some of which went viral.
Hey, this is a $3.35 meal that's going to feed 7 people.
She became a viral sensation in 2014 with homemade cooking videos like Sink Chicken.
You mix all this up. You see the water in there and all that kind of there? See that?
Auntie Fee reportedly fell sick days before her death and was